Hello, so this is the fifth and final video in the topic series on indices and scientific notation. And in this video, the skill we're looking for is being able to perform calculations using numbers that are in scientific notation or giving your answer in scientific notation. Oftentimes these calculations at National 5 will be done with a calculator, not always, but more often than not. There are various contexts you might see this in. The one I've picked for this example is a speed, distance and time question, following on from work you did at National 4 level. Later on you might see scientific notation questions around circle work, volume and other things that are expanded on more in National 5. So this example tells us that the speed of light is approximately 3 times 10 to the power of 8 meters per second. The question says, how far will light travel in 9.58 seconds, which is the 100 meters record held by Usain Bolt, who is not quite as fast as the speed of light. And we're asked to give our answer in scientific notation, correct 2 significant figures. Now, this is at its heart a speed, distance, time question, so we remember that to work out distance, we multiply speed by time. So how would we do this at National 5? If we were using a calculator, that's 3 times 10 to the power of 8, I put that in brackets because you often would on your calculator, multiplied by 9.58. A really common mistake that comes up at National 5 is where pupils will try to convert 3 times 10 to the 8 into scientific notation and might make a simple error doing that, which loses them marks later on. If your calculator is capable of it, put it in scientific notation. You know, if you're listening to this because you're in my class and you're not sure how to do that on your calculator, ask me in class. If you're somewhere else, I'm sure your teacher or your calculator's manual would show you how to do that. If I put that calculation into my scientific calculator, I end up with 2874 000 000. I'm asked to begin with the 2 significant figures, so let's focus on doing that first. So the 2 and the 8 are significant for me. They're followed by a 7, which means that 28 is going to round up to 29. And then I just have to pad it out with the correct amount of zeros. So I've done my conversion into rounding, 2 significant figures, and I now need to convert to scientific notation. So 29,000,000,000, so 2.9 billion. That is going to begin with 2.9 times 10 to a large number, or to a positive number. So remember, our decimal point began here and it's had to move once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7, 8, 9 times. So that answer is 2.9 times 10 to the power of 9, and the question is about a distance, so we have to include units, which in this case are meters. Any question involving a physical quantity, whether that's size, money, distance, weight, time, you must include correct units. So your answer there is 2.9 times 10 to the power of 9 meters.